In answering that question, we'll be looking at 3 pertinent scenarios. So we'll be looking at the why, the what, and then the how of the DIS 45001. Okay, so raising and talking about why, first of all, we'll look at in comparison with 18001. You discovered that 18001 had been the internationally recognized standard that has been in use for some time now. But the downside is that the 18001 have over 40 different international versions. DIS 45001 will adopt a high-level structure, just like Annex XL. The Annex XL have a common terminology and content, just like 14001, 27001, and 9001. And then this common terminology, we can identify some of this common terminology as in the risk, compliance obligations, corrective actions, documented information. And these are the common terminologies we find in each of these standards in 9000 and 14000 and 27001, which are going to have the same in 45001. And 45001 standard will also have the same concept as in other standards. We will have the context of organization, and then the leadership and worker participation, planning of risk and opportunities, support mechanisms, and then the performance evaluation and improvement. Remember, the 45001 has not been published yet. It is still undergoing a review, and hopefully will be published in 2017. But we still can prepare and make ourselves ready for that. And how do we prepare ourselves for that? Being ready will be, I believe we have 5 categories. Okay, we'll look at set occupational health and safety strategy in line with the overall organizational strategy. And then the second point is engage the stakeholders. So engaging of the stakeholders will involve both the internal and external customers, so that they will all have the same objective aligned with the overall organizational strategy. And then the third point, it will be analyze the value chain. So the supply chain and the value chain in the organization will depend on the primary suppliers and then the supportive supplies as well. And then the fourth one will be demonstrating of leadership. So the top management will demonstrate leadership, and demonstrating leadership will involve the management commitment and the communication, and then the allocation of resources. And then the last one will be to evaluate the risk and opportunities available. And once these things have been evaluated, I believe that it will give opportunity for the organization's readiness when the standard is published.